Dragon Ball's Daima Super Saiyan 4 is trying to break the internet with this arrival or promo, you can say, because when it first came out, everyone was supposed to be shocked. It was supposed to be where it could break the entire internet. Compared to Master Ultra Instinct when that was first revealed, it's still nowhere close to that because not a lot of people are watching Dragon Ball Daima. But Super Saiyan 4 design right here is meant to break the internet. Now today we're going to be talking inside this video about the actual designer for Super Saiyan 4 when it comes to Daima, and when it comes to Daima, how much of Akira Toriyama was involved when it comes to the Super Saiyan 4. Now everybody saw the new concept of Super Saiyan 4. They made it where Goku is a kid instead of making him an adult, and that he looks completely different compared to the original design. But one thing right here that we cannot deny is the fact that inside Dragon Ball Daima, the Super Saiyan 4 transformation has been reintroduced into the official Dragon Ball canon, making a significant moment for the fans of the franchise. But this transformation is originally featured inside Dragon Ball GT 2, and when it comes to the Dragon Ball GT transformation and when it comes to Daima, there is a difference. It's the reason why the design looks different too, which I'm going to explain in this video. First, I want to say I have some buddies that have been working on Dragon Ball Daima for some few times, so you could say I had this information. I knew from the start that they're going to make Super Saiyan 4 Goku inside Daima. It's just I was not allowed to say anything. If I were, my buddy could have got very in big trouble for leaking this information out. But now that it was out, I made a opinion video how I felt about Super Saiyan 4 because I didn't like it. And now that today they finally revealed another information on who is the actual designer for Super Saiyan 4 Goku, I could now reveal everything I can now when it comes to Dragon Ball Daima. First thing is first, let's talk about Akira Toriyama's involvement when it comes to Dragon Ball Daima and even Super Saiyan 4. One thing we all know is that Akira Toriyama was deeply involved when it comes to Dragon Ball Daima. At first he did not want to get involved. His idea was that let the Toei Animation, everyone else handle it, he'll just give pointers. But from there he decided to, you know what, I want to actually have a little bit more involvement. It was his idea to make everybody a kid again, to copy Dragon Ball GT. That was all Akira Toriyama's idea. And then from there Toriyama also had an idea to reintroduce Super Saiyan 4 inside Dragon Ball Daima. So from that start, it was his idea to make Super Saiyan 4 be reintroduced, but a different style of Super Saiyan 4. It's the reason why it looks different here. Now let's talk about the designer. Was Akira Toriyama the one who designed Super Saiyan 4? Unfortunately, no. Akira Toriyama was not the one who designed it. When Dragon Ball Super Saiyan 4 was introduced and the concept of it all was being in play, he passed away obviously, but he wanted Super Saiyan 4 to be reintroduced. So let's get that information in our head that Super Saiyan 4 was meant to be in Daima. But the style of it changed after he died. They decided to change up the concept. Akira Toriyama's concept was actually to have Super Saiyan 4 look like how he was inside Dragon Ball GT, to reappear inside Daima to make it a cool concept. But because he died, they wanted to make it different. And the one who designed Super Saiyan 4 is no one other than our boy, the same man who designed Super Saiyan 4, Katsuyoshi Nakatsuru. He is the same person who designed and worked for Dragon Ball GT. He made all the characters for Dragon Ball GT design, and he was the one who originally made Super Saiyan 4. Akira Toriyama did not want to really get involved in that. He wanted to give him respect by saying, okay, let you do your thing when it came to Super Saiyan 4, and now the same thing here. He did the same design for the new Super Saiyan 4 when it comes to Daima. And the update design maintains a primal and more powerful essence of the original, but it incorporates the change. And a lot of change inside here is that I'll tell you when it comes to this video of why the Super Saiyan 4 Goku looks so much different than it does inside the original Super Saiyan 4 Goku. Now let's talk about a design that Nakatsuru wanted to do when it comes to Dragon Ball Daima Super Saiyan 4, and the reason why it's so different from the original Super Saiyan 4. In the original, Goku was an adult when he transformed to a Super Saiyan 4. Because of the fact that he had so much power of a Super Saiyan 4, it couldn't handle in a children's body, therefore it automatically made Goku grow. You could say it gave him some type of extra hormones to grow into an adult form and use the Super Saiyan 4 power, because that's how beastly Super Saiyan 4 was. It could not handle a children's body. In order for it to use its full power, it needed the adult body. And when it comes to that, Super Saiyan 4 Goku, when he came out, he was an adult. His hair was black and he had red fur. That was a design that everybody knew and loved. It was an awesome design. And that was also the same design that Akira Toriyama wanted to reinstate for Dragon Ball Daima before dying. He did want Super Saiyan 4 to come back, so this is one thing we could reveal, which is the truth here, is that Super Saiyan 4 was in the make for Daima from the start. And that people who knew about this leak, like myself, I could not reveal this information to anyone. But yes, now that it's finally out, we could finally talk about it. I even tried to troll you guys by making a video saying Super Saiyan 4 won't be in Daima, only just to have fun with that. I was playing Dragon Ball sparking zero while making that video. But when it comes down to it now, one thing that's not been leaked or that's not going to be shared so far in information when it comes to the difference between Super Saiyan 4 design and the one from Dragon Ball Daima is simply magic. Meaning, the Super Saiyan 4 design we saw when it comes to Dragon Ball GT, that was made from Bloodwave. Goku as a Saiyan had to absorb X amount of Bloodwave, and because he has already adapted and mastered the Grade A transformation, his body goes and transforms into a Super Saiyan 4, the final stage of a Saiyan power. That is why he looks like the way he does, with the black fur, black hair, red fur and all that. Now the one here when it comes to Daima, the reason why it's so different is because Nakatsuru wanted to introduce Super Saiyan 4 in a magic version of a Super Saiyan 4, because one thing we know when it comes to the demon world is that everybody there, they use magic. Their power is magic, and in the demon world it's completely different compared to the real life world, and because of that, to fit in, you need to have that type of magic power within you. Neva is a very special Namekian. He is like way gifted than any other Namekian you could see, and he was the only one to give that magic to Goku. And because of the reason why it was magic, it allowed Goku to go and transform into a magic version of a Super Saiyan 4. This Super Saiyan 4 design had nothing to do with Bloodwave. It's the reason why Goku did not need any full moon or anything like that in order to transform into a Super Saiyan 4. He even skipped the Gorilla transformation. Why? Because this was straight demon version of Super Saiyan 4, a magic one. He was given a Bloodwave? No, that was for Dragon Ball GT. Here, he was given the magic dose, and because he was given the magic dose, it helped him to transform into a Super Saiyan 4. And according to Nakatsuru, he didn't want to use the same design that he did in Dragon Ball GT. He wanted to keep GT separate for everyone. And here, since this is only a one-time use, sorry if I spoil this for you guys, but yes, this Super Saiyan 4 is going to be a one-time use. It is never going to reappear again. It's the reason why he wanted to make this Super Saiyan 4 look a little special as a one-time use. And because it's a special one-time use Super Saiyan 4 magic, you could say, it's the reason why his hair was red. A lot of people started to make a lot of speculation that, oh, it is red because of Super Saiyan God. Oh, Beerus was able to sense that power. No, none of that has to do anything with Super Saiyan God, or has nothing to do with Beerus. Yes, it was red hair because he wanted to make it different. He said that he got that idea from Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. He wanted to copy that same style, but make it red to show that it is magic Super Saiyan 4, not Bloodwave Super Saiyan 4. And the reason why his forearm looked different compared to the actual design too, and the reason why he was a child. When you're inside Demon World, you could be a child and have this magic. You're able to wield that power. It's the reason why Super Saiyan 4 here look completely different compared to the original design. Now that you guys know the difference between the two, one is from Bloodwave and the other one is not from Bloodwave. The other one is from magic. But this one we'll never see again. And who knows, maybe later on in the future, since Akira Toriyama did pass away, we have his partner taking over. He might, if he wants to introduce Super Saiyan 4 or not, but I could see it's pointless because Super Saiyan 4 power will not come close to the God transformation, and when it comes to even Super Saiyan 5, it'll be pointless compared to Super Saiyan Blue, Super Saiyan God, or even compared to Master Ultra Instinct and all that. So there's no point to introduce those transformation in Super. But that was the whole plan when it comes to Dragon Ball GT or Dragon Ball Daima Super Saiyan 4. It was in the make from the beginning. It's not something that just came out. It was in the make from the beginning, but Akira Toriyama's idea was to make it have Super Saiyan 4 look like the exact Super Saiyan 4 from Dragon Ball GT. But because he passed away, they changed that idea, and Nakatsuru decided to go with his new design of Super Saiyan 4, where it could be a magic version of Super Saiyan 4 and not Bloodwave. It's the reason why those two look completely different, and it's also the reason why Goku doesn't transform to an adult when he uses Super Saiyan 4 power. Now, I'll be honest, when I first found out about this, yesterday's video that I posted about my reaction, that was my reaction to when I found out about Dragon Ball Daima bringing Super Saiyan 4 and all that, and then that Super Saiyan 4 is going to be a kid's body. I even had a little sketch of a screenshot of how it looked like, and it kind of got me upset. But now when we finally revealed that who is the one to create Super Saiyan 4, everyone thought that it was Akira Toriyama. No, it is not Akira Toriyama that designed Super Saiyan 4. It was Nakatsuru, the same person who designed the original Super Saiyan 4. He is the one to design it again for Dragon Ball Daima. A lot of people out there are not liking it. I'm still one of those people who's not a big fan of it, but that's just my opinion. I'm just happy that it's a one-time use, so because of that, I'm okay with it now. You know, I don't mind it, and because they have a reason to why it cannot be used again, because it is magic, it's the reason why we'll never see this design ever again. Yes, if this was a permanent design of Super Saiyan 4, you could say a complete new look, and that this is how Super Saiyan 4 is going to look ongoing, then it would have been complete bullshit. but because this is a Super Saiyan 4 Magic version and not Super Saiyan 4 Bloodwave. One thing that was actually insane when it comes to this episode was the fact that an old animator of Dragon Ball came back just to animate this Super Saiyan 4 into action, and that is no one other than Toriyama Yamamura. He was actually the one who also animated the Dragon Ball Resurrection F movie, and he did a lot of involvement when it comes to Dragon Ball Z too, and then so on, but he decided to come back just to animate this part of the series. And I think when it comes to the animation, a lot of people I saw were complaining about it. Listen, my only complaint about this animation was actually nothing. The animation was done really good. I really liked it. It was done perfectly. Yes, you could see some type of flaws, but it all depends on where you're watching it from. I was watching from Crunchyroll, where it had HD footage, so it looked actually really nice in my screen. But now, one thing I did not only like about this was the fact of the Super Saiyan 4 magic style of Goku, but again, since it is a one-time use form, I'm okay with it. It's not bad. It would have been a problem if it was a forever form, but it's not, thank God. So yeah, this is the concept of Dragon Ball Super Saiyan 4 Daima, and this is the difference between a GT Super Saiyan 4 Goku and the Daima Super Saiyan 4, and this is how much involvement Akira Toriyama had when it comes to this series. Akira Toriyama was very deeply involved with Daima. Too bad he couldn't stick around to see the whole thing. He had everything into play, but death got to him before he could make that play come out even sooner. And because he died, is the reason why they ended Dragon Ball Daima with just 18 episodes, or even 20. It's supposed to end at episode 20, yeah. It could have extended if Toriyama was alive, but because he died, they didn't want to continue extending it. They just wanted to end it exactly where it was. It's the reason why next episode you're going to see, spoiler alert, they're going to end up using the Dragon Ball to wish for Goku and everyone to be an adult again. Or Gloria, he gets a Dragon Ball, he wishes Goku and everyone to be an adult again. Hey, I said spoiler alert. You can't get mad at me now. But yeah, let me know your thoughts on this. What do you guys think about Super Saiyan 4? What design you like better, Super Saiyan 4 Goku one, or you like the GT Super Saiyan 4 Goku one? Yesterday I have stated that, in my opinion, I like the Super Saiyan 4 GT one better, but since this is a magic version, not a Bloodwave Super Saiyan 4, I dig it. I think I like it too. It's not bad. This is actually a good concept if we're going with that concept that it is the magic one, which is the case right here. Nakatsuru said that. This is his version of the Demon Super Saiyan 4, which is used by magic, not Bloodwave. So let me know your thoughts in the comments on what you guys think. If there's anything you guys like about this video to talk about, please drop a like. I really appreciate it. And if you haven't clicked the bell yet, do so that you could be the first to know about any news and leaks and update when it comes to Dragon Ball or even Dragon Ball Daima in this channel.